The modern affluent world faces unprecedented challenges, with economic disparities and environmental concerns at the forefront. While prosperity has grown, so have the shadows threatening its longevity. This discussion delves into the reasons behind the decline and offers insights on potential solutions. Let's understand the intricacies and explore ways to ensure a sustainable future. You've probably heard the term developed countries, right? But what does that really mean? Well, these are countries that have, a high quality of life, a well-built economy, and some pretty advanced tech. Think big cities, fast internet, and a bustling economy. You'd measure how developed they are by looking at things like their GDP, the average income people earn, and their overall standard of living. But there's a catch. With all these perks come challenges. Have you ever noticed that in many of these super advanced countries, services like banking or consulting bring in more money than factories or agriculture? That's a bit different from developing countries, which might still be more focused on industries or farming. As of 2023, advanced economies made up 57.3% of the global GDP based on nominal values and 41.1% based on purchasing power parity, according to the IMF. Now, why should you care about the challenges these countries face? Simple. These big players set the stage for global trends. Their choices, they echo around the world. It's like when one person starts a new fashion trend and suddenly everybody's wearing it. Only in this case, it's policies and tech advances we're talking about. An intriguing phenomenon in developed countries is the inverse relationship between increasing wealth and dwindling birth rates. It's often referred to as the income fertility paradox. Now let's delve deeper into the relationship. One might naturally assume that as countries climb the ladder of prosperity, families will expand in size. After all, with more resources at their disposal and access to top-tier healthcare, why wouldn't it be logical for families to grow? Surprisingly, the reality paints a different picture. As nations flourish economically, birth rates tend to take a downturn. This counterintuitive trend isn't just a one-off occurrence. It's a pattern that has manifested itself across numerous developed nations globally. So what's at the heart of this phenomenon? What are the driving forces behind such a trend? Let's delve into the key factors that shed light on this intriguing paradox. 1. Economic considerations. In developed nations, the financial aspect of raising children can be daunting. It's not just about providing food and clothing. Significant expenses are tied to education, healthcare, and housing. These costs can be prohibitive, often making couples think twice before expanding their families. 2. Changing societal perspectives. Gone are the days when large families were the norm in many developed societies. As times have evolved, so have societal expectations. The modern era sees a shift where career goals, the pursuit of personal freedoms, and the evolving roles of women in the workforce and society at large play pivotal roles. These changes have a profound impact on how couples view family planning. 3. Personal evolution. The modern individual, especially in developed nations, is more informed and educated than ever. With a world of information at their fingertips, many prioritize personal development, global travel, and unique life experiences. These priorities often precede traditional family constructs, leading to smaller family units. Now, projecting the future, what could be the global implications? Well, the implications of shrinking populations in developed countries are vast. A declining birth rate can lead to an aging population, which poses challenges for social security systems, healthcare, and the workforce. Economically, it could reduce consumer demand, impacting global trade dynamics. Moreover, as the population ages, there will be a greater demand for healthcare services, potentially straining public health systems. The workforce will also see a shift, with a larger proportion of elderly individuals and a smaller working-age population. It could lead to labor shortages, impacting economic growth. Let's take a look at the spotlight on countries with critically low birth rates. When discussing population growth, it's easy to focus on the countries with booming populations. However, another side to this coin is countries where the birth rates have plummeted to critically low levels. Several nations worldwide are experiencing a significant decline in their fertility rates. For those unfamiliar, the fertility rate refers to the average number of children a woman is expected to have during her lifetime. A fertility rate of 2.1 is considered the replacement level, meaning the population remains stable. Anything below this indicates a declining population. According to the data from Wikipedia, countries like Italy and Japan have fertility rates of 1.3. Other nations like Spain, Ukraine, and Thailand also have rates of 1.3. Even more concerning are countries like China and Malta with a rate of 1.2, San Marino at 1.1, and South Korea at a mere 0.9. The lowest on the list is Hong Kong with a rate of 0.8. Dissecting the repercussions. Falling birth rates might seem like a non-issue at first glance, but they come with a myriad of challenges. 1. Aging populations. With fewer young people being born, the proportion of elderly individuals in the population increases. This shift leads to a higher dependency ratio, where fewer working-age individuals support a growing number of retirees. 2. Economic stagnation. A younger workforce is often associated with innovation, dynamism, and productivity. With an aging population, there's a potential for slowed economic growth, fewer entrepreneurs, and a reduced labor force. 3. Societal strain. An older population can strain public services, especially healthcare and pension systems. Moreover, with fewer young people, there's potential for cultural stagnation and less societal adaptability. Let's take a closer look at these two countries we mentioned earlier, where the reduced birth rates are at a pressing concern. Japan. Known for its technological advancements and rich cultural heritage, Japan has one of the world's lowest fertility rates at 1.3. The country is already feeling the effects of a shrinking workforce, increased healthcare costs for its aging population, and towns disappearing due to depopulation. Italy. With its iconic history, art, and cuisine, Italy is another country grappling with a low fertility rate, 1.3. The nation faces challenges similar to Japan, with an aging population and economic concerns. Additionally, many young Italians are choosing to leave the country for better job opportunities, further exacerbating the issue. Addressing the declining birth rates in developed countries requires a multifaceted approach. It's not just about encouraging families to have more children, but creating an environment where they feel supported. Let's explore some strategies that can pave the way for a revival. The first strategy is crafting policies to bolster birth rates. How can this be done? Here it is. 1. Family-friendly policies. Governments and organizations can introduce policies that support families. It includes extended parental leave, flexible working hours, and access to quality childcare. These measures can make it easier for parents to balance their professional and personal lives, reducing the stress of raising children in today's fast-paced world. The World Bank emphasizes the importance of such policies in promoting work-life balance. 2. Financial incentives. Some countries have introduced financial incentives to encourage families to have more children. It can range from direct cash grants for each child born to tax breaks for families with multiple children. While financial incentives alone might not be the silver bullet, they can certainly help alleviate some of the economic pressures associated with raising children. 3. Accessible health care. Ensuring that families have access to quality health care, including prenatal and postnatal care, can also bolster birth rates. When parents feel confident that they and their children will receive necessary medical care, they might be more inclined to grow their families. The second strategy involves promoting societal shifts. Here are possible ways to go about it. 1. Valuing family. While respecting individual choices is paramount, promoting a culture that values family is also necessary. It doesn't mean pressuring individuals into having children, but instead creating a society where those who choose to have children feel supported and valued. 2. Education and awareness. Raising awareness about the implications of a decrease in birth rates can also play a role. When individuals understand the broader societal implications, they might be more inclined to consider having larger families. 3. Supporting work-life balance. Beyond policies, there's a need for a cultural shift towards valuing work-life balance. It includes respecting the importance of family time and understanding that employees have commitments outside of work. The third strategy is the potential upswing. Rejuvenating population growth in developed countries can usher in a brighter future. A younger population can drive innovation, boost economic growth, and ensure that social security systems remain viable. Moreover, a balanced age distribution can lead to a more vibrant culture with a mix of tradition and innovation. The challenges developed nations face due to the diminishing birth rates are not isolated incidents. They are part of a global narrative that has far-reaching implications. Developed countries, with their economic prowess and technological advancements, play a pivotal role in shaping international policies, trends, and innovations. Their influence is undeniable, and their well-being directly impacts the global community. So what's the intertwined fate of developed nations? Developed nations are often seen as the torchbearers of progress, setting benchmarks in various fields, from technology to healthcare. According to a blog post from the United Nations, the world's population is expected to reach 9.7 billion by 2050. While some countries will contribute significantly to this growth, many developed nations will witness a decline. This demographic shift will reshape these nations and influence global economic, cultural, and political landscapes. Now, what collective responsibility is expected from us all? 1. Governments. The onus is on governments to craft policies that support families and encourage population growth. It includes financial incentives and creating an environment conducive to raising children. Investing in education, healthcare, and infrastructure is crucial. Governments should also focus on fostering a culture that values family while respecting individual choices. 2. Societies. Societal norms play a significant role in influencing individual decisions. Societies need to adapt and evolve, promoting values supporting family life while being inclusive and understanding of diverse choices. Community support systems, awareness campaigns, and societal initiatives can make a difference. 3. Individuals. On a personal level, individuals have a role to play. Being informed, making conscious choices, and participating in community initiatives can contribute to a more significant change. Every individual's decision, whether to have a child or support family-friendly policies at the workplace, plays a part in shaping the future. The rich world is dying, and the challenges they face are significant, but they are not insurmountable. With collective effort, awareness, and strategic interventions, developed nations can navigate the complexities of a drop in birth rates. The goal is to increase population numbers and ensure a balanced, harmonious, and sustainable society. A society where every individual, young or old, feels valued and supported. The revival of the rich world is a national concern and a global imperative. The path forward requires collaboration, understanding, and action. The future might be uncertain, but we can ensure a brighter, more prosperous world for future generations with concerted efforts. Now, if you found this discussion enlightening and believe in the importance of these topics, we encourage you to engage with us. Please like this video to show your support. Please share it with friends, family, and colleagues to spread awareness. Your perspective matters to us, so leave a comment below with your thoughts, insights, or any questions. Every interaction helps in fostering a community that's informed and proactive. And before you go, there's more to explore. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on similar topics and to be a part of a community that delves deep into the pressing global issues. We have another insightful video lined up for you, so click on the following video to continue this journey with us. Thank you for being an integral part of this conversation. Let's shape a brighter, more informed future together.